What's up? My name is Nathan, and today I'm going to give you a lesson that I learned, and maybe it can help you in your life. So, I have always wanted to stand out from the crowd and live an unconventional life that's just great. Health, wealth, relationships, very driven, and progressing in life. And I don't think I'm the only one. I think everybody wants this, but not everyone believes truly that they can achieve it, that they can get what they want. I don't want to be just another person in this world that just roams around, does what he feels like doing, listening to what everybody tells him to do. I don't want to be a person in just another group or an audience listening to something or someone and being a part of it without being aware of what I'm a part of exactly. I'm going to explain exactly what I mean by this later in the video. So, one example of this in my life, I used to have braces. I wore them for like a year and a half, and it was about $4,000 for the whole process with the orthodontist. And about 2 weeks ago, I threw out my retainers, not putting them back in my mouth. The reason I did this was because I did not consciously choose to do it. I did not want to be, I guess, enslaved to this estrogenic piece of plastic that everybody tells me you have to wear this because we paid this much money for it and you have to have straight teeth, and without it you won't, and that's a very big deal. So I started thinking to myself, why is it a big deal? What happens if my teeth are a little crooked? Which they aren't at all. They weren't even that bad before, but that's a separate thing. I did not consciously choose. I did not want to be putting it in my mouth every single day without having any control over it. I was basically enslaved to the retainer. So I threw it out. My parents were not very happy about that, but it happened. I did it. And a similar thing happened in school. So right now I'm 17 years old. I have a couple more months left of high school. I was, when I had this thought, I was in my Algebra 1 class freshman year. And I was thinking to myself, I was like a normal day. I was just in my chair, in the row, in the chair that they told me to sit in. I was just listening to the teacher, falling asleep because it was so boring. And I just had a thought, why am I even here? Why am I learning algebra, mx plus b, whatever? And I realized, what will getting these good grades do for me? Where will it take me? What is the point of working hard for all of this? And that's when I realized there was no point. I mean, I didn't care about getting good grades other than the fact that other people told me that this is what you're supposed to do. So I started looking into it and I realized that everybody is in this rat race, if you will. And that's not something that I wanted to be a part of, nor is it something that I chose willingly. So at this point, this is when I started taking control of my own life. I started doing all the good habits, reading, because I had to learn from somewhere, meditating, eating healthy, stuff like that. Everybody's a part of this rat race where they're told this is what you have to do, and they say you have to do it because it's very important. And that's the end of the explanation. It's very important. And if you look at the results that they're getting, they're all fat, they're all broke, and they're all unhappy. Why would I follow this path? Did it make sense to me when you actually think about it? So I started noticing these things in my life that I was a part of that I did not consciously choose. And at that point, I was able to detach myself from these different things and choose exactly what I wanted to be a part of that would help my growth and the growth of the people that I care about the most. So the final lesson is to get conscious of the organizations, the groups, the things that you are attached to, and whether or not it serves you or you serve it. Now, there is nothing wrong with any group as long as you are aware that you are choosing it. I hope this helps. Be aware of the things that you do in your life, every single part, because that's what will make your experience and shape your destiny. I hope this video helps. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.